Thank you.
To go live, and we're starting to go live, and
We're about to do the intro thingy.
yes, no mics.
Da-ba-da-ba-da.
We're gonna do this.
Stop it. They can hear you. Don't make me come over there. Can't hear it.
It's because I got it turned down.
We
turn it
won't
up.
try.
It's right by the mic. I'm not going to do it.
The one impossible this time. There's no stopping us.
You got your comments? You have to go lengthways for the comments to show.
Oh, snap.
They can hear it.
On your mark, get that
They can hear it.
Shut up. Shut your face.
For real. Okay, couple of seconds. Here, look. Okay, here we go. And and we're on.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the show. I am your Uncle Wes with my good friend Pablo
What's up?
and my even better friend Teance.
Yeah.
If you're just now joining us, it's your very first time on the broadcast, be careful, you may have a seizure because our great camera person, Adriana, couldn't make it tonight because she is ill with the
Crud.
mild case of the crud. So,
Everybody say a prayer for Adriana,
yes,
please.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We miss her.
We do,
You're going to miss
too.
her after today's episode. I
Absolutely,
promise you.
because Paul's going to switch cameras like a mofo up in here, and it's going to make
Yeah,
you
like
dizzy
a spider monkey.
on Mountain Dew.
No.
So,
All jacked up.
but anyway, guys, how's your week been? You all had a good week?
I had a lovely week.
Did you?
I did.
How
Okay.
lovely was your week?
It was this lovely.
Okie doke.
So-
Mine was only red cup lovely.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. Mine's a little tiny red cup, so it was a decent week.
Maybe
heard-
you have large
that's what April
hands.
said.
Maybe it's not that
Yeah.
tiny.
Maybe I do have large
I
hands.
heard you had an anniversary.
No, we did not have an anniversary whatsoever.
It's
It was
birthdays.
April's birthday this week.
Birthday. April
knew
had
it.
a birthday. Wes has a birthday. I was reminded by Facebook today, even though I have several friends having birthdays before the 27th.
Yeah.
Facebook took a big ad out on a page today
For
for
my
you.
birthday?
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, don't you want to schedule some sort of event for Wes's birthday?"
Absolutely.
I felt pressured, didn't know what to do, so I just
I think
closed it
scheduling an
out.
event would have been in order. That's what it would have
I
been.
wanted to get with you first.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. That's very sweet.
That's
Hey,
so nice.
Janet and Debbie, glad y'all are watching together tonight.
girls.
Wasabi. Look where.
That's
See?
a hey y'all because they're
Hey,
in
y'all.
Texas.
Hey,
Hey, y'all.
y'all.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, stay safe if that storm comes your way.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hope that doesn't. Speaking of that storm, is Uncle Nate? What are they predicting? Cat 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What is that? Yeah, that's.
I've been in daycares.
That means
were more
take the lawn chairs in.
tumultuous
That means
than
we
that.
actually get to see some waves around here.
Yeah,
maybe.
absolutely. A little surfing action.
Is that
Yeah.
the word for the week?
Waves? Nope.
No, what is the word for the week?
The word for the week is comment.
Comment.
That was last week.
And by comment, I mean be sure to. Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let's come up with a new word.
I had one. Waves. Because
Waves.
we're waving right now.
How often do you think we'll use
All
that
right,
word?
we're
Oh, quite a
waving.
bit.
I would like to wave right now to Nicholas
That's 3.
and Jasmine Roylance.
What?
Hey.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
don't know
that
which
Nicholas
one
is a
is tuned
super duper guy. I got to talk
is
with him
awesome.
last Friday, and man, that
Oh,
dude
look.
is so nice. Hey guys, if
what it
if
says.
you hadn't had a chance, go check out Nicholas's page. He is an actor and a
Nicolas
cosplayer.
Cage?
No,
He is a cosplayer.
Nicholas Cage is not much of an
extraordinaire.
actor.
No, I love
But-
cosplay.
Well, then you would love him, and do you like The Walking Dead?
I never heard of it.
No, you did.
He's-
Oh, you skipped out on the Pensacola
Skipped
Comic
out?
Con. Yeah.
Yeah, you
My wife
skipped
skipped out, and I had to skip out
Well,
because
I
of
mean,
it.
whatever you want to say.
Well, that's
about
where
it.
we got to meet Nick, and he does a
Had some car
really
issues.
mean Daryl.
Yeah, he looks. I mean, the dude, he wears it out. And if you check out his page, hey Nick, if you don't mind, buddy, how about
Put a
throwing
link up.
your link in
yeah.
the comments, and that way our viewers can go check out your page. He also does a hell of a
It's over there.
joker.
There's a camera there.
Okay, there's a camera right there. I'll talk to it. hey guys, go check out Nicholas's
See what I did?
page,
See how
and
we
you
did
can
that?
see his Joker. He does a great Joker, and man, his Daryl is spot on too. So you check it out. Why you keep doing that?
He doesn't mean Peter Pan.
So
I think it's Peter Pan. I don't know. I bet it's not Peter Pan.
that's not Peter
I
Pan.
don't-
It is. It's Link from
Link.
from Zelda.
I'm sorry.
Hey Curtis, thanks for joining us, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you waving at us.
We'll probably have Curtis and
Get it?
his part
They
wave.
just joined us.
Oh,
Yeah.
the hydration word of the day is wave or waves.
You know, you could actually post that right there. Look.
I'm doing
See
it.
that? Wave. I beat you to it. Look,
So
yeah.
maybe in the next few weeks we'll have Curtis on. They've got a new venture going on around here.
I
What
saw
is
that.
it?
It is the double-decker bus situation.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a situation.
It is
It
a
is.
situation.
What are they going to do with the bridges?
Do they need somebody on a microphone going, over here to the right is Walton County's most famous gator. It lives in Gator Lake. It once got a hold of a man by the leg who was trying to feed it a chicken leg one night after being drunk at Pandora's.
Are they from Fargo?
Will they need something like that?
They're going to need something similar to that.
This is
which-
Steve Austin's house, the Bionic Man.
Oh, I remember. I forgot about it. When you
Yeah.
say Steve Austin these days, I think it's Stone Cold.
I'm hired. Thank
Yeah,
you,
so-
Curtis. I don't make enough money to actually eat while working here, so yay! I just got a job, you guys.
All right.
Did? Where?
There you go.
Curtis Cosmo just gave me a job on the
Nuh-uh.
double bus.
The double bus.
What's the Drennan word? So we want to have your comments about anybody that watched last week to see about about the comments on the comments. See if anybody enjoyed that show. Don't
Yeah.
make a face. Don't make that face. I'll put the camera on you.
Hey, yeah, y'all
Yeah, be
definitely.
sure to comment below if you happen to watch last week's show.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, if you did watch it, I mean, it started out fun until people stopped commenting.
Well, then they started again.
Well, that's true.
They just
Right.
dried up a hair.
They did.
But
It was,
I haven't texted you guys yet from the rehearsals this week.
yeah.
But I thought since we're going to do some research on this, stop it. And I thought maybe we'd take it a step further and do the try not to laugh challenge, to
Oh.
where we would run some videos in the background and then see if we could laugh or not.
I'm
Okay.
pretty good at this game.
Me too.
I can be good at it too.
You
I,
gotta be really funny for
Yeah,
me
but
to
if
laugh.
if that guy steps on a rake, it's all over.
I do want to
Yeah,
clarify.
if somebody gets hurt, it's
I-
funny.
See what I'm saying?
I do want to step here and clarify something. We don't have rehearsals because this show is not scripted whatsoever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and you can't
That's
get
why it
either
was a
one
joke,
of these.
Wes.
Yeah, but they don't get it at home. They don't.
And
They
you
think
really
we're
can't get
rehearsing.
either one of you to hush long enough to learn anything.
Holy
so.
crap!
Wow.
Wow,
That was a little wavy.
man, I'm going to shut the hell up then. How about that? I'm not saying
That was a
another
little
word.
wavy.
Remember that one
Wavy.
improv rehearsal we had?
Wavy. Do what?
Remember that one improv rehearsal we tried to have
No.
Yeah.
at your house?
Yeah.
Where I could not get anyone to shut up long enough to learn a game. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm cut out for teaching.
Except me, I was quiet. I was listening.
Yeah, you were listening.
I was. I was trying to learn something.
It's Paul, really, I was talking about.
Yeah, Paul is not going to listen very much. That's true.
He's listening right now, though, for some really weird reason.
So, guys, we're going to do our best to cheer you up. It's been kind of a rough week across the country. We, with the thing in Vegas and then the whole deal over in with Tom Petty. If you're a big Tom Petty fan,
Petty fan?
Confetti, Tom Petty,
What was your favorite Tom Petty song?
"Running Down a Dream."
Really?
It's one of mine. Yeah, you didn't like that
How
one?
about Don't Back Down?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
No, I won't back.
Is that your favorite too? What was
No.
yours? I'm sure yours
You
is free,
can stand
free falling.
me up
Mine
at
was-
the gates
No,
of
who was
hell.
mine?
So people out there
Mine.
that are watching, what was your favorite Tom Petty song?
Yeah.
Maryjane.
Oh, that's a good one.
More time to kill the
I like the one when he did the video where he was the Mad Hatter. I kind of like that.
Well, I tell you, I made a comment the day he passed, or the day after, where I still to this day cannot think of Tom Petty without thinking, or think of Alice in Wonderland without thinking of
Yeah,
Tom Petty.
that's
'Cause
what- exactly.
I'm an '80s kid, man. I mean, I was in high school in the '80s, and so all of his videos, just like 3 or 4 of them, all 3 of them, 4 of them, at least 3 or 4
I think he
of
did
them.
more than
He
4.
did. He did a lot more.
I think he did too. Pardon me.
But a lot of them had an Alice character in the video, and he was the Mad Hatter, or he was part of it,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's man, stop.
Hey, I want to
What
wave.
was that
I want to
video?
wave.
I don't
To
remember.
Jill
Running Down a
Earl.
Dream was one of them.
Jill Earls just joined. I'd like to wave to her and remind her that today's hydration word is wave.
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 Why isn't there a wave on the emoticons?
Don't come around here no more. That's right, Jill. That's right. That's a good one.
Yeah, that
It
is
had the
good.
sitar in it.
Everybody
Thank you.
wave
Oh,
to
yeah.
Ernest.
What's up, Ernst?
Hey, Ernest.
Let's see, make it.
He's
Good.
wait.
Good. What about what are your favorite Tom Petty songs?
I already said
At home.
mine. Yeah. What about that? The cake at the end when they ate Alice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, no
Not the
doubt.
porn one.
Man, why do you got to bring that up?
Couldn't help it.
Ernst says, "Wave it, y'all."
Haha. Yeah, we got that. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So there
So,
it is.
there you go.
That's right. Well, I'm glad
Rest
we
in
did-
peace, Tom Petty. I read Mary King shared a little meme kind thing, said that he was hoping that the 59 people who passed away listening,
I saw that.
the 58 people who passed away listening to Jason Aldean woke up listening to
Tom Petty. Yeah, that was a really cool sentiment.
Yeah,
that
I
was,
like that.
That was really
Awesome.
cool. Janet says she likes "Free Falling."
Now I'm free.
Yeah, that's note perfect.
Free falling.
That's almost as good as our Bohemian Rhapsody last
Almost. Almost.
week. Almost.
Janet says that we are doing the wave in VM tonight.
Oh,
Let me do the.
Let's give him a wave.
get it?
You start it, Wes.
All right, you ready?
Ready,
Oh, wait,
Bo?
wait, wait. Gotta let my drink down.
There you go.
It's
supposed to come back.
Oh,
That's you on you, though.
Well, I didn't do nothing.
That's the
All
problem.
right.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm not good at waving.
So yeah, as we go, guys, you mentioned your favorite Tom Petty song, and we'll shout it out, and maybe we'll sing a line or two from
Yeah,
it,
maybe we will.
Well,
or
we're
maybe
gonna,
we won't.
We're
We
going to
never know.
release. We're going to release Bohemian Rhapsody from last week. I have it chopped
iTunes?
out. I have it. I don't know if it'll get that far. I had
Till the copyright attorneys get hold of us.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that there's a clue in the name of that iTunes.
I don't think we did it well enough to actually get picked up through
Oh, I think so.
algorithm copywriting stuff.
Maybe not.
It's not in that. What's the call? What do they call it? Key.
Yeah, or
We sang it in the key of me.
Yeah. The key is not a key at all.
Channel 26 Houston news person said the Jason Aldean benefit
Oh.
in November will have many guests and will. Oh, Ernest,
Oh, that was
I'm
bad.
not even with you.
That was
Too
bad.
soon, buddy. Too soon.
Yeah, you got it. Oh,
He said she was serious. Oh, really? Hey, Ernest,
okay,
post
we'll
a
take it
link
away.
to that article.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we can
Yeah.
openly
so we can not-
trash her next week.
So we can not blame you on it.
Yeah.
Because that
Shit
was
on you.
that
Hi,
was
Liz
weird.
Kane.
What, how do you
Hey.
see that?
I don't see it. I don't see these people joining.
We
it.
gotta put this
Because
up
they're
on
here
the
to
wall.
see me, so it doesn't show up on y'all's
That's really cool.
screen.
See,
So-
that's not fair.
So we're still entertaining your Tom Petty favorites.
Yep, and wave is still the drinking word.
Wave is still the drink word. And,
Oh, she said it by mistake. Well, that's fair.
Oh, well. Was she blonde?
oh,
Asking for a friend.
that's just racist.
Against blondes.
Yes.
Somebody like that.
Her name was Caitlin
Kate.
Monty or Mont.
Well, there you go, Caitlin. Just saying.
Monte.
There you go. Kate, with a name like Caitlin, that kind of gives.
Child of the '90s, Caitlin, right?
I bet she'll be
Blonde.
looking for a job on the double bus before too long.
Brittany, Tiffany,
Yeah.
Bitsney. Yeah, what's the route going to be on the bus?
Oh, they
Where's
are.
it gonna go?
It's my
Did you just say
understanding.
root?
I
I
think we
love
s-
it when a guy says root.
we say
Not that
route.
route.
But,
Hashtag Cam Newton.
if
laugh
I'm
at
not
her.
mistaken, they're going to run from
Second
the west end of 30A
The West End.
or east end of 30A all the way
Is it
to
like the Pet Shop Boys?
yes. Man, are you going to let me talk?
Nope.
No,
Okay, and just making
just
sure.
get it out, man.
So they're running east end of 30A to into Desert. Actually, they have people in Fort Walton Beach, I think, that wants them to run the bus over there as well. So they've got a unique idea. Maybe we'll have them on in the next couple of weeks, and they'll tell us a little bit more about it.
I can't
I
wait.
got an idea.
I got
What's
a
that?
Why
job.
don't they bring the bus in the studio?
They could bring the bus in the studio.
Why don't we take the studio to the bus?
We could if we had some
Ooh.
decent Wi-Fi.
Ah,
We can't. We're looking for it in a minute.
Yeah.
where are we looking for it at?
The Jeep. I think it's in the Jeep.
You think so?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep your
Hey,
Wi-Fi in the
Oh,
Jeep.
you need a camera
Yeah,
switch?
let's do this with
There
camera
you go.
switch
How
here.
about that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I was just
So-
proving it was working.
All right.
It is working.
So maybe Curtis can chime in and tell us when he and Steve-O are going to pick those buses
could.
up.
Yeah, Curtis, let us know when you're gonna pick those buses up and
Where are you getting them
get
from?
her. When's
London?
my first
Chicago.
day of work, Curtis? Is what I
Chicago?
need to know. And do I need to write the script for that little West End to East End trip of what I'd like to say, or will that be provided for me
I think
at a
you're gonna
later
wing it.
date?
So wait,
Curtis,
are we going to be able to wave at the people
are
from
we,
the bus?
Are we
Sure.
gonna be able to turn the
Sure.
cameras back wide?
It's my understanding that the top is exposed, but they do have an awning in inclement weather that will go over it.
Oh, that's a good word.
And of course, obviously, the second page, the bottom story is covered.
You know, when I grew up,
Everybody knows that
our
it-
buses were green
Okay.
because they were in Ireland, and they were.
Kelly
Matter of
green?
fact, I'm old enough to remember trams. That's sad.
Were they
I
Kelly
got
green?
stuck behind a school bus today, and I wanted, if
Yes,
it
they were.
had had a face, I'd have punched it. I felt like I waited on every child in Walton County to get off of one bus.
Well, you got to stay safe with the kids. So
Oh, I was totally safe. That's
It's
what
still
I'm
kinda
saying.
irritate when you get
yeah,
behind
it's
when
like
you
I
gotta
don't
be
even
somewhere.
have kids.
well, you know,
I'm waiting on your kids. Your kids need a little hustle in their step.
at least they're riding a bus because a lot of kids don't. And then there's like 1,000 cars at school. You know, especially on orientation day. Just
Yeah.
saying. I think we should open a coffee and ice cream place right next to Butler.
I think that'd be a brilliant idea, actually.
I think we should
Actually
shuttle
looked at
them
that
in like they
building
do
when
in
it went
Seaside.
between,
I got a name for it.
what's that?
Pickles and purses.
What? Pickles and purses. Holy cow.
It
All right.
sounds dirty for
That
some
does
reason.
sound
Stop
very
it.
dirty. It sounds extremely dirty. I'm going to go wash my hands here in a minute.
Ah, well.
You know that this week in history, actually today in history, in 1947, the very first presidential speech happened on television. And that was by
Really?
Harry Truman. And he was
From the Truman Show?
No, different
Did he
Truman.
do it in Seaside?
No. He asked the Americans to cut back on their use of grain
Really?
in order to help starving Europeans after World
Wow.
War II.
So there.
There you go.
So that's something that you didn't know, maybe.
So we actually at one point in time sent our unused grain to somebody. That's why your mama said there are kids wanting grain over
Yeah.
yonder.
Yep.
Well,
yep.
actually, it wouldn't have been spare grain because it would have been used.
Ernest
He
is
just said
actually
it.
drinking every time we drink
Yeah,
today,
I
which is
saw
not
that.
something he normally does.
And
So
he waved at the
and he waved
crowd.
at the crowd.
Mm-mm.
There you
That's
go.
pretty wonderful.
Curtis will be having a bimini top.
Okay.
But
sounds
anybody who
fancy.
will ride a bus on 30A is clearly drunk, so they're not going to care.
Well,
if
not
they're getting
necessarily
money.
because
Well,
they're going to provide some entertainment on these buses.
That's
from
what I'm
understand.
saying.
Is there going to
though.
be coupons?
I think there may be some coupons involved.
Coupons?
You know, like free drink at Reds or something?
Yeah,
I bet
I
me
believe
working there
they
gets
probably
you a
entertain
discount.
that
Is there going to be a charge?
to ride the bus. Look, we'll have to have them on, guys. I don't know all the details. I just know the guys. They're friends of mine
What'd you bring it up for?
because
We
I thought
shoulda
it would
made
be
bus the
a
drinking
time filler
word.
situation.
It's working.
Yeah, or double bubble bus would.
Double bubble bus. I love
You know, in
it.
1919,
it.
Enzo Ferrari made his debut in a race car.
No.
Now you do.
Debut as what?
A racing driver?
A racing driver.
This is going to be difficult for me because I'm in both cameras.
Oh, you're in all three cameras, actually.
Let me try that one.
Nope.
Anybody getting a seizure yet?
I am.
oh.
Oh, just put it on you and Wes. I got you. Stupid.
So,
It's like math.
the Dalton
I know
game.
Adriana's watching. Is Adriana watching? She's claiming to be sick, so she can't watch.
Yeah, she's got to be in
I think
bed.
I'm calling bullshit.
I bet she's got her mama watching for her.
Yeah, that's it.
You're supposed to
Where's
say
Urim?
Charlotte.
Urim, mama?
My mama's in here. My mama's in the house.
Where?
We just didn't wave to her.
Ukalasa Island? Ooh, 22 stops? So that's going to be a while coming back and forth unless there's like 4 buses.
Yeah.
That's going to be sweet. You know, the buses that I went on as a kid, they were open at the back so you could run and get on it if it was
Adriana
if you were
joined
running for
right
it.
when we
See
mentioned
that?
her.
That's freaky right there.
That's magical.
That is kind of freaky
Believe
right
in
there.
Magic.
Uh-oh, the camera thing stuck. Anyway, so you could actually run for the bus and jump in it. Up front and the back had a railing you could hang on to, which is or a stripper
Kind of
pole.
like in San Francisco.
Yeah, like the trolleys,
Little trolleys?
that you can't catch.
Yeah.
And
San Francisco
San
treat.
Kinda
Francisco
cool.
treat.
I thought it was cool, but they'd stopped doing it because people were useless at getting on the bus. And then
10
they'd get hurt.
buses.
10?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'll be working every day.
Well, I think it's awesome. You know, I think it'd be good to charge to get on it. Like, and then give the locals like a $200 a year ticket for it.
Yeah.
Because nobody rides that trolley. No offense to the trolley on 30A. Nobody rides it, and it's free.
I think they're pretty offended by that statement.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but no, I
Like
don't
the
think
turtle
that.
bus or whatever.
Because
that's
the
called.
trolley is not going to be as
They didn't-
cool as the double bubble bus.
Well, I agree, but you know they don't do much in the way of marketing, telling people, so nobody rides it.
Well, why are you talking about them right now? If
I
they're
thought
not
I
even
might.
willing to- okay.
Because I'm saying that Curtis is going to do Mobeto. That's why.
He is.
Just saying.
so-
Yep.
Adriana, we're talking about everything. We're talking about right now what
Buses?
happened in history at
Yep.
some other time
wait,
or something.
can we get a 30
this week in
TV
history?
sticker on the bus?
I don't know. You have to talk to Curtis.
Oh, come on
Man,
with this.
you act like I'm involved in the company.
You
I-
and Curtis,
I'm in-
y'all don't go way back.
We go
I'm
back
acting
to
like-
about 6 months. July 4th. That's how far Curtis and I go back.
I'm acting like you
Curtis.
waves had him once and know
His
everything.
partner and I go back a little further than that. But Curtis is
Okay.
a good guy.
So you guys, when I go visit Texas next time, it'll be on a Thursday apparently, Debbie Morgan is making sure this happens.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm going to go to Texas, and
you
I'm
see
going to
that?
miss a Thursday here with you, and
Uh-huh.
we're going to go live from Debbie's
we
backyard.
could Skype you in.
That's what Debbie's saying.
Yeah, we could do that. We
Sure,
got the
Dad.
Well,
technology.
all right. I'm gonna be.
Wait, I got to wave to
Okay, I'm
my
sorry.
friends. Wave to my friend Sherry, who's tuning in. Wave is the drinking word, girl. Cheers.
So,
So,
Okay, go ahead.
Debbie,
let me see if I can share
in order
this
for
thing.
Tinks to appear in your backyard, you're going to need at least one full-size cornhole board set.
Uh-huh. One.
One.
Janet, write this down.
Oh, I said Debbie, didn't I?
No, it's Debbie though,
Okay,
but
but
Janet,
Janet, write it
and
down.
Debbie.
Janet Reno's going to
Janet.
be there?
She's also going to need a pony keg of Yingling
Ooh.
And a real pony.
and a real pony. Shetland's okay because she's small.
I love a Shetland.
So,
Can we have a piglet?
I Shetland you not. She would love a Shetland
Bye,
pony.
Curtis.
That was good.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you on my first day of work.
Taking notes.
I like that one. That was fun.
Curtis said we're done talking about the bus.
I guess
He's
so.
out.
Curtis like the heck
Oh,
with that. I guess he's
fine.
offended that I just met him on July 4th. I'm sorry, Curtis. I would have met you sooner
I would
if
think
I'd had
anybody-
options.
Debbie's
Make you
wondering
be
if
offended.
washers will work.
Most people are offended that meet me.
I
Yeah,
think
I
think
could see
washers
that.
will work instead of cornhole.
Washers.
See, for
Oh,
shares,
okay.
thank you for
Yeah,
sharing.
yeah, sure. Washers will be fine.
That's
But
like-
she also needs one of those old wash tubs that you used to clean your peas in. And we won't disclose why she needs that.
your
Washers.
peas.
Your peas, like you didn't have the big galvanized wash tub that you put
Oh.
you go pick the peas and you bring them back and put them in there and wash them. Never did that?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Okay.
our peas were already picked for us or something.
Well, I grew up poor. We had to
What?
share underwear. We were so poor.
Did you have a maid too?
We were, we grew up poor.
Called Lopez?
I am the maid.
Lopez. Senor Lopez.
Ernest said he will also. I'm going to obviously be doing the Teens tour of Texas
It looks
at
that way.
some point, and
Teens Tour of Texas.
it will be a really
The Teens Tour of Texas.
busy Thursday.
That's going to be.
That's like
quite
a
tour.
warm up for Annunciation at
Yeah,
Kent
Teens tour
Theater.
of Texas.
Teen store at that.
It's now in
Teens tour of Texas.
Galveston with some quarter horses and a cornhole.
Is
Oh,
that-
cornhole's something totally
I'd rather
different.
50 cent
Texas.
horse.
Is that an alliteration?
And I can be on horseback while broadcasting.
There you go.
I'm
'Cause
going
he
to wave
has
at
quarter
that.
horses with Wi-Fi.
Shove up their ass.
Stop.
He has his own like
Training thing?
branding mark for like in his
Well-
pool and on his fireplace, and he's a
That's
pretty
cool.
big deal in Texas. If you ask Ernest,
Hey, Ernest is a pretty big deal. I
So,
heard about
wait a
go
that.
to
minute,
his
wait a minute.
Facebook page
So wait a
and
minute,
check
wait a
out
minute,
all
wait a
the
minute,
women
wait,
that,
wait, wait,
that
wait,
swoon
wait.
over him.
Wait. Right.
Right.
So, if he has quarter horses with Wi-Fi, does he brand the password on the horse?
Probably not. That's animal cruelty, Paul, and I'm ashamed that you
Well,
even brought
But
that up.
branding
The
is.
branding is not exactly like, I mean, sure, the horse goes son of a
If you
bitch.
ask a cowboy says, "Oh, it don't hurt him."
It
Right,
don't.
it's I think it flinches a tad.
Well, Jill Earl says all she has to drink is Crystal Light, light and the juice from the can of sewer peas. I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh,
Ooh, I don't
We
know.
used to live in
I
cardboard
pour that
boxes.
pea juice off just because it's called pea juice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this right here.
That's a great
Alright, put your
idea,
feet
man.
up.
Why didn't we think of that?
I don't
earlier?
know. You're welcome. I'm gonna put this
You
camera on
guys,
there.
hi.
It's over there.
Why are you doing this to me?
So did y'all know in
happens every week.
1991,
In 1991?
1991, I was 21 years old,
Woof.
and
What was
Marky
I?
Mark and the Funky Bunch
I was graduating.
earned a #1 hit with Good Vibrations.
Wow.
Now, Marky Mark, for those of you that don't know, is Mark Wahlberg, who actually
Oh yeah.
stars in the Transformer movies and various others.
He was in Ted.
Good vibration.
He was in Ted.
He was in other stuff.
Yep. How many brands you got,
Oh
Ernest?
my gosh, I wanted to say something so bad right there.
Okay. Wasn't he the Calvin Klein thing too? Didn't he do?
He was a Calvin Klein
Underwear thing?
earlier in the day, yeah. And his brother was in New Kids on the Block.
Hey, Wes,
Wow, I
by
didn't know
chance,
that.
do you remember the voice you gave Ernest last week?
Let me think.
Wow.
Just one rockin' ale. No, was that it? Is that it?
That's close enough.
It's good.
Just one rockin' ale. That's more like it.
You see, those voices could be kept
Yeah.
forever.
I will host y'all from the beach house in Galveston one day. I think that works, yes.
Adriana did her own voice. She's gonna have to send us a voicemail or something.
She is.
Adriana did
The
Ken's.
goddess.
She did Ken's.
She
Oh,
did
yeah.
Ken's, and
That
she
was
did
pretty
him
solid,
as like
too.
screaming.
It was.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, just one rockin' ale.
It was a little fun last week. I just don't know how much fun it was for you guys.
Yeah, we had a good
That's
time.
why I asked the question. If
We did have
Yeah.
almost 18,000 views last week, so
Yeah, if
somebody
you
had
watched-
them in it.
If you watched last week and you liked it, please give us a like or a share or a just.
Or
tell
don't
us how
ever
it
do
went.
that again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or,
'cause
or
we're-
say don't
'cause
do it
other-
again.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we will.
My mom was like, don't do it again.
Yeah,
Or-
but that's your mom.
That's
Yeah.
because Paul
Sure.
wasn't interrupting enough for her.
No.
Yeah. She couldn't see Paul's face or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but
I
it's
don't
kind of
either.
shady.
It is weird.
Slim Shady.
But the real Slim Shady, please stand up.
I think it's
Please
she
stand
didn't
up.
see my happy smiling face.
You think that's what it is?
I felt like people missed my face as well.
We could do it the other way.
Nobody
face
missed
it.
my face, but they did miss my
You
smart
don't
ass
know
attitude.
We'll face it next week.
There you
next
go.
time.
Oh,
we'll face
Ernest
it.
didn't like the hair.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry,
love the
buddy.
hair.
I won't wear the hat next time.
Look,
I
see, we
thought
got
that-
a bunch of likey ha-has.
That's you doing that.
No, I
Yeah.
stopped. Somebody else did it. Whoever did that, do it again, please, to prove it wasn't me.
Just make a comment.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't worry about. I
There
mean,
you
I
go,
think
there's-
this show is
that was me.
haunted.
It's haunted. Yeah, I want to do a haunted show. That'd be
Do
cool.
you? I would love to go do.
I think the studio is haunted.
If anybody knows of a haunted house around here that we could go visit,
and do a ghost
Yeah.
hunting
that
style.
that happens to have some Wi-Fi running to it.
We did one once ourselves here, or here, not here, but somewhere, where a chainsaw was involved. It was pretty cool. They'd go into the kitchen. They'd go and see like headless people and stuff like that, and wow, jumpy out stuff, and it was all done black curtain.
No,
And then-
no.
yes.
I'm not talking
And then
about
went
a
into the
haunted
cha-
house that you
and then
go
went
in for
into the-
$10.
Then went what? Then we
I'm
went
talking
in,
about a real.
Then they went in the
haunted
kitchen,
house.
and I had an arm that was sawn off, and the blood would come out. It was kind of fun.
No, those
The
aren't.
little kids scared.
That's
were
not
scared.
scary to me.
Well,
Just
not to
like
the adults. The
magic
little
is not
kids were
magic
scared
to me.
to be Jesus out of them.
Okay.
So there you go.
Ernest did. He says, "I did miss her face." That's what Ernest said.
Thanks, Ernest, for missing
Is that
my
all one word,
face.
Mr. Face?
It is. Miss her face.
My face is waving at you, Ernest.
Which is the hydration word of the day? If you're just joining us.
Who's a
Thanks
witch?
for
We're certainly missing our Adriana this week. I must
Yeah,
say.
we
Yeah.
are.
We did
That's the reason I'm
almost
not
say
looking up at you guys, because every time I look up, the monitor's right here, and he does that, where he
What?
changes the camera, and it just messes me up. So I'm looking down an awful lot this week. So forgive me, and I
can
still
do.
love you.
We can. Ernest just wrote something about when I visit Texas.
Is that right?
One of my barns on the ranch had men hung there for many
me see it,
years.
please.
It was built in 1901. Well, you know, they say that about my house, too.
No, they don't.
I'm kidding. You're not getting the joke. Men hung.
I am dog sitting for Wes, and he just tried to tell me his house was haunted, which I'm going to have to bail out on dog sitting.
Oh,
Don't give me ideas about creeping up on his house.
You will get shot creeping up.
She is
No,
well
you
armed.
will
Not
be
if I'm
shot.
She
if
is
I'm
well
a ghost,
armed.
it'll go right through me.
Well armed.
Well armed.
Yes.
You wouldn't shoot your friend,
So-
would you?
Legally.
Hey, Janet says that Deb lives across from a haunted house.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my God, Adriana
You got any
is sick.
pictures?
She's talking about herself in the third person.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Aww.
Get better, girl. Get better.
Who's Adriana talking about?
She also said that the studio's not haunted, but it sure can catch on fire if you're not careful.
It did catch on fire briefly.
That sounds like a threat.
Yeah, if you didn't watch the 3 Julias, I'll
should.
tag you on that.
Yeah.
I think I can do that.
You can tag whoever didn't watch it. How do you know who didn't watch it?
Oh, somebody just joined us.
Is there any Monty Python fans in the audience?
Yes.
On this day in
course.
1969,
Yes.
the very first Monty Python Flying Circus debuted.
Wait a minute. What year?
1969.
That's true.
Everybody wave
You're damn
to
right it's true.
1969.
Oh man, I don't think I missed an episode of that.
Oh, Debbie lives across from a haunted
It was
house.
funnier then, though. Yeah, she said that
I
right.
wasn't listening because I tried to
Do you know
tune
why? 'Cause you were
everything
waving.
past here out
Oh,
because
okay.
of Paul.
Mm,
Right. That's probably a good
it's
policy.
not going to work. Try it again. Try it now. Try it now.
Janet
Go
says she'll bite your legs off. I don't know what
The
that's in
haunted
reference
house will
to.
bite your legs off.
Well, Ernest says, well, I got to feed the calves, open another bottle of Dom's. Love
Well,
y'all. Adios. We'll see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
My Ernest.
Getting a seizure.
Yeah.
He's drinking Dom while
Dawn?
feeding calves.
Dom Perignon.
Wait.
Perignon.
Perignon.
Nah,
Janet loves Monty.
that's not the one. It's Vive Clicquot.
I find Monty Python's humor a lot like Paul's. I don't
Stupid.
get it.
Oh,
Well,
man,
it's called highbrow humor. You ought to try it sometime.
Monty Python's not really highbrow.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna have to Google what definition of highbrow.
Yeah, it's. I always enjoyed it. You know, growing up in a rural area and having 4 channels, one of which was PBS.
Scholarly. Police.
The Monty Python was
They all went to
on all the
college.
time, and I used to watch it. So
Well,
Benny Hill.
whenever they dressed up as the old ladies was kind of cool for me. That's where I get my old lady thing from.
I like. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
There you go,
It's one of my
see?
favorites.
Yeah, that's a good one. What about them playing tennis and all them?
Yeah, or the Goofy Walk, the Ministry of Goofy
Yes.
Walks.
They did a really cool one actually about the gay army. I was kind of walking up and down,
I don't remember
marching
that
up and
one.
down.
I don't remember that
I'll
one.
see if I can find that clip and put it in.
You remember the Cake or Death?
Yes.
That's brilliant.
Yes.
You want cake
Or death?
I'll
How about
take
the Life of
cake.
Brian? I kind of like that one
Yeah,
too.
Life of Brian is good, and
That was pretty
But
good.
my favorite's the Holy Grail.
Really?
Yeah, I love the Holy Grail.
It's a hangnail. It's just a hangnail. Of when
Yeah.
trying to cross the bridge.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
we are the Knights of Neat.
You see?
yeah.
She knows nothing of this.
She doesn't. She's bored.
Way,
Okay.
way over the top
Let's
of her.
move
If
on.
I could put a close up on her face, see, look
She's
at
hiding
that.
out, making faces at our taste and humor. So,
Fun it.
but
Ooh,
you know,
how about we talk about Woody Allen? Ooh, I love that guy too.
that dude is not funny at all.
Not funny.
Woody Allen,
Not
I don't
even close.
understand how they could call what he does comedy. I don't understand how he has a job, because that dude is not funny.
No, not funny.
Thank you.
I feel that way about a lot of people.
Go on, name him.
All of late night TV.
No, it used to be though. Used
No,
to be
I
funny.
love Johnny Carson.
You don't like Jimmy Fallon? You don't find him
Jimmy does some
amusing?
funny stuff.
I don't think you can find. I don't think you could name off anyone late night where I would say that I liked him.
Okay. I don't like the politics that's been infused
Nope.
into.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not funny people.
Television.
I'm just saying they've ruined them.
They ruined it because
themselves
of politics?
For me.
Is
Yeah,
it
totally
poli-
because of.
Just go make us laugh or something.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
if I'm laughing,
Dance
I'm laughing.
monkey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dance monkey.
It's supposed to be an escape,
Yeah.
It is in this. Yes.
not
Not
a thing.
Not
right?
a. Yeah.
They have actually forced Jimmy
It's kinda
Fallon
like-
into politics because he's trying to steer away from it.
Well, that's
he
NBC
full
for you.
on did not. He had a head-on collision with it last night.
Oh, I didn't watch
Hillary
it.
was
last
on.
night. I didn't. Oh, I didn't watch that.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. So
Well, I hope the 2 people that watched that show
Yeah.
would liked it.
I like to save that for once every 8 years, once every 4 years.
Anyway,
So there it is.
anyway,
that.
Monty Python still happens.
So in
Oh,
1962,
what have the Romans ever done for us?
I don't know. What have they besides the calendar,
Well-
judicial system?
Caesar
What else you wanna
salads.
know?
The roads.
The roads, the aqueducts, transporting water,
Coliseums.
Yes.
coliseums, architecture,
Yes.
naming the
crime rate.
planets,
Crime rate was down.
Mythical gods.
crime rate. Did you?
There was two more.
That's probably not interesting. I won't get into that. I was about
Roman
to get
numerals.
really serious about crime rates.
Very good. No, I was
Theories
talking
and
about
stuff.
in the movie Life of Brian.
They
Oh,
probably
the life of
invented
Brian.
croutons,
What have the Romans ever done for us?
plumbing,
There you go. That was one of them.
Yes.
orgies.
See, Joshua knows.
Orgies,
Joshua.
Jill.
Yes,
Jill
plumbing.
Earls.
No.
That's what she said.
Wafer thin mint.
No, they didn't do that. Really? The Romans did that?
No, that was a great skit though. In that movie. You don't
No, what about
remember
the cheese skit too? Do you have any Wednesdaydale? No.
that? Yeah.
How about some? What do you
The-
call it? The other cheese,
Muster?
cheddar. Yeah.
Cheddar.
No.
It was muster, wasn't
This is a cheese shop, right?
it? Yeah.
What about the parrot? This parrot is dead. No, it's resting.
No, it's dead.
Teens is loving this.
She's having a big time. You know, in 1962, Dr. No,
Moving on, apparently.
Dr. No, the very first
I
James
like
Bond
Dr.
film.
No. Bridget Bardot? That's not the first James Bond film, so you're incorrect.
Well, this is what.
Casino Royale was the first one with David Niven, so whatever.
Okay, well, that's true. First Sean Connery film,
Ah,
Dr.
yeah,
No.
Bridget Bardot came
debuted-
out of the water and made,
Yes,
made
yeah.
a lot of teenagers very happy.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
I was 8 at the time, but I still caught it.
Premiered in London, 1962.
Did you go?
Holy crap! Fat Mac just walked by.
Who was Fat Man?
That is so much better than the conversation that's happening right now. When I was growing up, we had this guy called Fat Mac, and he
No.
lived at the Boy Scout camp, which was just down by the river in a van without the van.
In a
And
fan.
he was always something. Who knew if
What do
it
you mean
was
he was
stoned?
always something?
He was either tripping or stoned or drunk.
Both.
You
He
just
was-
never knew. He was always Fat Mac. And
Feather smoked up.
he's still there.
Yeah.
He
That's
just
kind of
walked by
sizes,
Debbie.
really.
Yeah, that is kind of
That's
saucy.
nuts.
So-
Debbie, tell him Teens Blackburn says, "What up, Fat Mac?"
So,
Did
Did he ever ask
Janet's
you to-
first cousins with him.
did he ever ask you to climb through an open window and open the door for him at some stranger's house? It's not the Fat Mac I know then.
Do you know a Fat Mac as well?
Well, he wasn't that fat and he wasn't called Mac, but yeah, pretty close.
Love you too, Sandy Fichter. Okay, we gotta wave at Sandy.
Woohoo!
Wave is the drinking word. Catch up.
Oh, sorry.
Focus.
Yes.
Monty
We
Python.
were waving.
please.
Hey, Amy, you watch your dirty mouth.
Oh, Teens, what's going on? You
Wave
need
is
to-
the word of the week, if you know what I'm saying.
Yum.
And
He's a pothead.
we were we were just wondering what's coming up next.
Well,
Oh,
what do you want to talk about?
more historical facts.
Teens gets bored with history, but she doesn't understand
1974.
that if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. So that's one
we're
reason I like to do
repeating
this.
it all
for
over the
some-
place.
So,
I repeated what I did yesterday.
Okay.
look, who doesn't need to know that Steve Jobs died in 2011 on this day?
Let me just ask you, if
6 years
Enzo
ago?
Ferrari did his first race car race, why do we need to know about that so that it doesn't repeat itself?
Well, because
Fair comment on
because
that. I'm
because
thinking.
if somebody comes up
Wait
and
a
says,
minute. You
"Hey,
get your
Enzo
own
Ferrari
camera.
did his first race yesterday," you can say, "No, that's BS," because I know he did it in 1919.
There's no way that history could repeat itself.
That is bull crap.
Well, what if it was a? Do you think he would approve of the electric cars?
No.
Enzo Ferrari?
I think he would.
Yeah, he would.
They're all
Yeah.
going. They're all going electric.
Is he dead?
I don't think so.
Look-
Enzo? No.
then let's ask
Maybe.
him.
He is dead as a doornail, guys. He's
Is he
dead.
really?
Yeah,
Well,
he's
then
pretty
let's
dead.
get my friend
Old age?
Erica, who did the Pentacon thing, who is a medium. Let's get her to ask Enzo what he thinks about the electric cars.
Josh, that's true that Steve Jobs can't die again, but the fact that it's already
He
been
lives
6
on.
years since he died, and the fact that he's living on through this technology that he helped create,
Yeah.
it's good to know.
Do you know
it's
what
good stuff.
he
So-
created? Do you know what he created?
Do you know what he said when he
Do you know
was
what he
dying?
created? A
Do you know what he
camera
said?
switcher. Look what he.
Holy
he
crap.
invented a
My
camera
God,
switcher.
All right, y'all hold on. Put your seatbelts on.
No, I'm done.
Hey, do you know what Steve Jobs said while he was dying?
I'm done.
No, you would expect something like that. That's not what he said. He said, It was like, I believe his sister was there, but he was like, oh my God, I did not know. I had no idea kind of thing. Like, it was almost like he was getting to see what a big deal
What
he
was next?
was.
Oh, right.
Or maybe
Well,
what
you know,
was next, because
all
I think
his-
he struggled with Christianity and atheism.
Well,
and
his cancer was treatable. That's the dopey thing about it.
what
you
was
know-
he, Mormon or something?
No, he just thought he could self-treat and
No,
you know,
Mormons,
be above
Mormons
whatever.
use medical
Well, who
attention.
is it that does it?
Jehovah's Witnesses
Okay.
and
Sorry.
Scientologists, which is a crazy messed up
is
scenario. If you ever
wackadoodle.
watch it, man,
Yes.
that's
The
nuts.
Leanne Remy?
Yeah, the
Season
Leanne
2?
Remy. Yeah, man.
Leah
Yeah, we gotta
Remini.
hashtag that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it is crazy, guys. I am-
Adriana's going seizures.
You
Yeah.
can't believe the things that they believe, is how
I know,
I feel.
it's
It's,
it's
just like,
nuts, and you can't believe the things that they put up with.
it's because it's a cult.
It is.
And they have
They need Jesus.
They do need a whole bunch of Jesus up in those great, big, huge buildings they
And you
have.
know that the headquarters is actually in Clearwater, Florida.
Do you know that there is another one
And my
in
mom
LA?
told me never go there.
I passed one in LA.
There is, I mean, they've got churches all over the place in L.A.
I was driving a van
Well,
full
yeah,
of
'cause of the-
people, and I was like, wait a
Because
minute,
the
all the little
celebrities and
cult
Tom
children.
Cruise.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So
It's
wait,
nuts.
if we tag Scientology, do you think we'll get in trouble?
Do it. They'll probably,
They're
go
gonna
through
come
our trash.
audit
and-
us with some
bring
little
those little-
wackadoodle sticks and see how we really feel, and then send us to the Sea Org and break us up from our parents forever.
Jill said that
good. They're all
Steve Jobs downloaded his immortal soul into every iPhone. Take that if you've got an iPhone.
Oh,
That's kind of creepy.
I
Can
love
you
that.
tell me more about that, Jill Earls? I
Ah,
cracked
it's
my
pretty-
screen.
That's pretty cool, though.
Does he get mad when I crack my screen?
Probably pisses him
I
off
bet
pretty
he,
good.
I bet he gets mad.
Yes.
I
But
bet he
you
gets
know what?
really mad when you leave it like
You
that
broke
for
that
2
now.
months.
If he had built the screens better, he wouldn't be escaping through the cracks in your screen.
I
That's
bet
right.
he's ticked off about the battery life.
Maybe.
So there's a faster car than the Veyron now.
Really?
Yeah, it's called the Citroen.
Okay. Is there a joke in here somewhere?
No, it's an electric car,
It's
and
cool.
it's they're only made excuse me, they're only going to make 8, and what's his name, Hammond from the Top Gear show.
Daryl?
He no, he crashed one, so there's going to be one less now, and it's called the Citroen, and it's the fastest electric car on the planet. We're going to be all here. Look, there
I
you-
swear,
there's
like
one got-
9 times out of 10 when Paul's talking, I don't
I
understand
don't
what
even
he's
know
talking
what
about.
I don't even know what we're talking about right now.
And
Well,
now
let
it's
me-
like in the
let me-
middle of a show, so
I'll be
it's
happy.
really hard for
It's
me.
on Amazon.
just
You
to
can't
play
be
it
you
off.
can't be not watching it. It's a
If I
big
were
old-
on Amazon, I wish somebody would send me their code because I would love to watch One Mississippi with Tig Notaro in it.
I'll send you
Second
mine.
seated. Okay, yeah.
I'll send you Reds. That'd be better.
That would be better.
Unless we're talking to Red, she probably doesn't think that would be better.
She doesn't use it.
Oh.
Oh, well, there you go.
Her password is incorrect. Just use that. Because every time it comes up on the screen, she types it in. It says your password's incorrect.
Everybody wave at my aunt, Bev.
Didn't you do this joke like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay. So, hey, who are we saying hey to?
I don't know.
But you two on my damn phone, iTunes. I know, that's all all the time. U2 is trying to play on my cell phone, and I don't know why. I didn't download it.
Lemon.
I'm not sure I'm spelling
Isn't
Leon
that song?
Remini right.
No. What song
It's-
was it?
Lemon.
Remini.
Is that not right?
Remini.
So let's
Yeah,
move
that
on. All
part we
right.
got.
So the history's boring
What about
people
the Leanne
apparently.
part?
The Beatles did release their first album, "Love Me Do," in 1962 on this day.
Love me
Um,
do,
Also,
A&E.
I love you.
what do we miss? Dalton Game attempts their last robbery in Coffeyville, Kansas, and 4
Whoa,
of them got
who did?
killed. The Dalton Gang.
There was a whole gang of Daltons.
There were. My 3rd grade teacher was named
In
Miss
this
Dalton.
area, it was Cotton back
She
in the
was
day.
evil. Yeah. Do I? It's Cotton. That's true.
family
So,
Cotton.
weird news this week, guys. Here's a couple of things I picked out. A Wyoming man accused of public intoxication allegedly told police he traveled from the year 2048,
Oh boy.
and he came back to warn mankind of an impending invasion by the extraterrestrials. Guess what? They arrested his ass for public intoxication.
Was he waving?
He was, possibly.
Waving.
We're gonna run out.
I'm out of beer. I'm already out.
Wait, let me put camera 2 on so that way
Camera 1, camera 2.
some people can go do things while we're not.
That's right. So what you talking about? All right, here's something. All right, you know, guys, taxation is theft. I don't know if we've talked about this before, but
Come on now.
I may have mentioned that taxation is in fact theft. But if we look at the free market capitalism versus communism, look down in Venezuela. They are actually stealing animals from the zoo and eating them.
Wow, tigers?
What?
All kinds of animals. They are breaking in the zoo because they're starving to death. You know why they're starving?
Thank you for that.
Communism. Thank you.
You want to pass?
Yeah. So let's do that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just throwing.
Appreciate
that
you
away.
stopping by. Virginia. Woman
It's not
got,
the same as Venezuela.
it starts with a V though, so it's very similar and it's a great segue. In Virginia, lady goes to the Longhorn Steakhouse and gets bit not once, not twice, but 3 times
Dumbass.
by a copperhead snake in the restaurant.
How's that happen?
Well,
Was
it's
she in the
like this.
kitchen?
No. She was actually waiting on her table. Got bit 3 times.
Well, was it?
Did she not know she got bit the first time?
Yeah, I'd be kind of.
I'd have went to the hospital after that.
Well, what she
Okay.
said is
Yeah.
that she thought it was like a bee or ant sting. That's what it felt like to her.
You know, this is for you, right
Thank
there.
you, man. That was very kind of you to give me my my smoothie.
It's like nothing ever happened, Adriana.
We are juicing right there.
Debbie was
Waving.
born in Virginia.
Oh my goodness! Don't get bit by a copperhead at the Longhorn then. Hashtag Longhorn Copperhead.
Yeah.
Where
So,
there's
go figure.
Yeah.
Did you run through all your history so quickly?
No, there's more.
I've moved on because you acted like you were bored.
No,
and
I
it
was the only bored
bothering
when
you.
I had no idea what we were talking
You were
about.
bothered by it, so I moved on.
Okay.
So
We need some local history
yeah, we do.
at some point, and
Some.
the weird news locally.
I have a friend who bought a lot, and I'm not going to name him because he doesn't want people to know.
Steven?
That he bought a lot.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to name him. But
Duh.
he has an Indian mound on his lot.
Let's go out there and let's go out there.
Let's go out there and go out there.
There's one right in the middle of Fort
Let's
Walton,
go
right where you
find
park your
some.
car.
Sure.
Let's go find some arrowheads.
Off of Mac Bayou behind the hospital, there's actually an area that was, it's an Indian graveyard.
Why don't they mark it? I don't mean market it. I mean market.
Market,
Wait, they could market it.
they could.
Why don't we market it?
Well, we would have to own it.
You don't have to market
You
it.
can't. If I'm going to market it, I want to profit.
I
from
thought
it.
Sally's was
South
kind
Free
of
Market
Big
where
Chief something or other.
Big Chief. Oh, I can't remember the name of that chief.
Neither can I, but I thought I'd bring it up.
I didn't write that particular article.
Yeah, you
so
did.
I wrote the one of
Big
them.
Chief
but
something or other.
it's something. I didn't name the chief. Let me say that. I did. I wrote a couple of those articles.
I was thinking about renaming the show Nothing. I mean,
Nothing,
38
nothing
scene.
at all.
Well,
not by myself. You know, I thought I'd ask you first. You know, because we're a team and all.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't
I'll bring it up at a rehearsal.
Okay, let's do that. That's a great idea. We can discuss it then.
We kind of
We're changing our name.
I didn't
No.
say that.
We need new T-shirts.
We do.
I didn't say that.
So,
I'm saying,
so
I'm
I'm thinking about adding and, you know.
Amy, I just want to give a shout out. I know she's not
Oh.
watching because she's probably still traveling here, but Amy is on her way into town and she can finally get her T-shirt. I'll hand deliver it.
oh, Amy Timms is coming. They're coming,
Yes.
and I'm gonna be out of town. I'm not gonna get to
That's
see
what
them.
I was thinking, but thank goodness Hurricane Nate showed up and canceled all my plans.
Also, no T-shirt.
No, I get to
What?
give her a T-shirt. I was going to be out
That
of
she was
town.
gonna mail to
I was
her.
gonna be in
Remember,
New
she took
Orleans.
over the whole
Gotcha.
mailing of T-shirt things.
I did take over. I did take over being the one that
To
did
not mail
the
T-shirts?
I think I should just leave the key in the door and she can come get it.
Yeah, did y'all just
Speaking
stop
of
by?
T-shirts, I think we owe Debbie one as well.
I'll give it to her when I go down to play Washers at the
Washers?
cross street from the haunted house.
Debbie,
and
speaking
get
of
stoned with
T-shirts.
Fat Mac.
Is that washers? Is that kind of like washboard? Like zip,
No, it's them little tiny lead washers.
I know, I'm kidding. I just thought it would be.
Oh,
Card is full.
Oh, can you go? That's okay. That's not gonna affect anything.
yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Speaking of T-shirts,
That's exactly what
that's
she
how
said.
Debbie
Hey,
talks
T-shirts.
today.
She said, "Okay, cool." She said, "Okay, cool."
No, that's Janet. Debbie's still speaking of T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What about
my
that
goodness.
model that got her eye tattooed?
I didn't see it.
What? That happens a lot.
She didn't see it either.
That happens a lot. Did she? The white part, right?
Yeah, she's
Yeah, I've seen
awaiting
that. Can't
surgery
watch
after
it.
eyeball tattoo
Wait a
goes
minute.
extremely wrong.
It went wrong. How wrong did it go?
It went so wrong.
Yes.
There was a
It
map
went
to Venezuela on her eyeball.
Oh.
Thank you.
What was the intention of her eyeball tattoo?
I did not look that up because
You
I
know,
didn't have time.
they do that in prison with Big Pen ink.
Yeah.
And they.
Well, you know that because the burritos.
I do. I do study people in prison,
And
so I can
Cheetos.
do my famous prison video.
Yeah. See, I'm not going
Yes.
to mess with my eyeballs. They're kind of precious to me.
No, I mean I'll put contacts in my eyeballs, but I'm not going to paint them with a needle.
I would go
Yeah.
get mine lasered so I could see better, but yeah, I don't need to do any vanity
I wouldn't
stuff.
mind seeing better.
I would tattoo other
Seeing
things
better
like
would
my
be so awesome.
big toe or something.
Yeah, I have a tattoo.
Really?
They have
I have one,
solar
too.
powered.
It
That's
says
so-
ad, but then in situation changes, it says Adidas.
Say what?
I believe mine says Hammersmith.
Dead.
Well, when you don't see it, it says HH.
So we are all doing our own little thing tonight, apparently.
It's probably.
Debbie, I got you with the paint, girl.
I did meet a guy that had supercalifragilisticexpialidocious on his.
Right. And then
Deb and Janet are actually together
Well, it was SS
tonight.
when it was.
I wish I were there.
that's impressive.
Ooh, man.
This is hilarious.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
For
give a
some
big
people-
old wave to Janet and Debbie.
Janet Teance.
Yes, y'all are having a good time by yourselves over
We
there. aren't you?
are. It's like
Good.
we're in the
Janet
same state. and y'all
Macklemore.
are
I
here.
really like her album.
Who is that? Janet
Macklemore.
Macklemore? Man, these jokes are terrible.
I don't even
Paul.
get
It's
it.
just-
I never get them.
It's isn't Macklemore a rapper?
Could be.
I don't know. I know I've heard of him.
My Uncle Mac made them, and I don't mean Fat Mac.
Oh.
All right.
You
What
got
do you
any
make?
pictures of Fat Mac?
I do have a picture. I stopped into my hometown probably 18 years after I left there, and no kidding, saw Fat Mac walking the streets, got a picture with him.
Aw, see?
Nice.
He's
See-
like
see
the
a local
Where
celebrity.
is that picture?
He's a local celebrity.
It's on my other Facebook
So is
account.
Fat Mac homeless, or does he have a home? Or?
I don't know, but if he is, it's Janet's fault because apparently they're cousins.
Yeah, way to go, Janet. You need to get a place. Let him get a shower. At
But
least.
he's never had a home.
Give him some
when I was
SpaghettiOs.
little, he didn't have a home that I knew of.
Help your family out or
Give
something.
that dude some SpaghettiOs or something. Let him stop by and take a shower.
Oh, he has lived. I mean, you have
He's
to.
had a fruitful life.
Yeah, I don't know how it happens
You
for
got
Fat
itchy
Mac,
neck
but
right there.
All right.
he's been
Oh,
good.
hey, Royal Palm Grill, right?
Oh man, the oysters.
Seriously, the sushi. They got a sushi special on a Wednesday night.
Oh, nice.
I think it's like $5 off or something.
Hey, they have local discounts. If
Their
you're
food's
local,
awesome.
if you're a local,
Especially this time of year.
I am.
they will rock out. I mean,
Yeah.
their drinks are. They've got a discount on drinks. They got a discount on food.
So we need to tell them where it is.
Yeah, it is.
So
on,
it's on Old 98.
And it's
in
not
Miramar,
necessarily a
in Miramar
younger-
Beach,
I didn't know that was a
Florida.
rhetorical question. I'm
Old
sorry.
98, Miramar Beach, Florida.
Okay. Thanks.
32550.
And it's not your young, super drunk partying crowd.
No.
It's a more sophisticated, older.
I don't know about sophisticated, but
probably
down
not
to earth.
sophisticated. More.
We don't do the show from there.
Yeah.
What do you call
A lot
those?
of the service industry folks stop in later at night when they get off work from like
Work.
Chris Manson's
Work.
watching. All right, Chris. What up? You
Everybody
we love-
wave to Chris.
We do actually love the Beachcomber and stuff because there's stuff in it that we
Oh,
like.
I love Chris. I
Mm.
see what
Yeah.
Speaking of which, y'all know that I was sat in judgment.
You was sat in judgment.
I sat in judgment
Great grammar.
of the Kite Festival.
Kit
It's-
fight.
Kite.
The
Kid
kite.
Film
Fight
Festival.
There was a fight at the kite festival.
There was a fight at the Kite Festival. But I sat in judgment of some films on Sunday of the Kite Film Festival.
Really?
Yes, which is a
And?
local film festival that we have here locally.
That Nikki started.
That Nikki Hedrick started.
Mhm.
And
She used to be an intern for 38 TV.
did she really?
Yeah.
I did not
Then
know
she got
this.
wise.
But we had 28 films to weed through. Took us about 6.5 hours.
How many were mine?
How long were they?
Teance was in at least 3 of them. I lost
Woohoo!
count after that.
So wait a minute. Do that again. So wait a minute. That's not the Macarena.
I didn't say it. That's not my happy dance. It's not the macaroni.
Okay. The macaroni?
But she was in at least 3 of them. Local filmmaker from Fort Walton Beach, Kevin. Now I'm going to
And Jason's
Coming
joined.
up,
Thank you.
dooby.
Thanks for watching, Jason.
He participated in at least 7 of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kevin is awesome.
And our own Adriana
Yes.
skipping the work tonight.
Yeah, because he's
Kevin,
faking it.
she was in 2?
Faking the sickness. She was involved in 2 of them, yes.
Yes.
She directed one,
gotta
and she
hang there.
died in another.
Ooh.
Or maybe she died in the one she directed. I
She
can't remember.
died in the one she
Apparently
directed.
getting close to the
and
end
she
'cause
did
the
special
TV went off.
effects in the
I don't have
other
the
one.
remote either.
We were, yeah. We were,
That's all right.
But yeah,
So-
that's exciting.
It is,
I
but-
can't wait to go to the Kite Film
So wait.
Festival.
So what was the average length of the movies?
they were, well, if you want to average, I didn't write it down and do
6
the
hours
Some were
divided
shorts.
by.
But
The
some
same
of
thing
them
with
were.
10.
I mean, one of them was literally 30 seconds long, and we thought it was
Oh.
the. All of the other judges there and myself thought it was the intro to another film. That's how short it was. We thought it was part of it, and we're sitting there at the end of that film thinking, "What in the hell did that intro have to do with the rest of this movie?"
I better not get beat by that film.
No, you should.
Do you know what's really cool though? Do you know what's really cool?
Ice cubes?
Is the
Me.
talent in this area.
Oh yeah, there's
And-
man. There's
And when
so
you think
much.
about it, this area is untapped when it comes to movies, films, whatever the whole
Are you-
thing is.
Sure.
Are you burping on camera?
Yeah, I'm
But-
sorry I did that.
At least 7 of the films came from. At least 7 came from Florida State's film school.
Good job.
One of which was about a zombie married couple eating meat.
Hey, Kevin.
So-
Kevin just
Yeah.
joined.
I thought
We
they
were
were.
just saying that you were in 7 entries at the Kite Film Festival this
Yeah.
year,
Yeah.
and that
So-
I was saying you're awesome.
And
Sure.
Jason's down at Gulf Coast College.
Wes
so
judged it, so I don't think
Right.
he could say you were awesome right now, but I'm
I
sure.
can't really say. We'll wait for announcements in
pretty
November
sure he
when they
said
come
you
out.
were
But
awesome.
Jason-
I will say this: there were some sucky ones too, but none of the people I know or that are watching
Wow.
right now were involved with that. Let's just
Wow.
say that.
Mark yourself safe.
But we will have a very special nothing scripted after the Kite Film Festival, where I will tell you which ones suck. Okay? Because
I hope you're allowed to do that. because I
not
can't
nice.
wait.
I didn't sign
I
anything.
would like to go back to the film festival we did in Marietta and just tell you how much that sucked, but I didn't even
Man.
catch those people's
I would
names.
I would be more supportive than that.
I'm gonna
than
tell you
just
what.
saying it sucked.
My daughter.
Here's
People
your
spend time and effort.
Here's your participation ribbon.
Well,
Yeah.
I understand there
Here's
has to be winners, but come on now,
But-
support everybody.
But here's the thing: my daughter and I have done a.
I'm waving at you.
We're waving back.
Or waving
Oh.
too.
That's
All right.
our
Can I,
word
can
of
I,
the day.
Can I say something? Can I say?
Good.
Are you listening?
Now you can.
Can't
All right.
finish.
So my daughter and I are playing.
Here, look.
Oh, man, would you shut the?
There you go. I'm
Thank
giving
you.
you a
All right.
camera and everything.
So, my daughter and I are filming it. She's got a little film she put together about a little private eye, and we're putting it together. And there's a couple of these movies in this Kite Film Fest. I'm sitting there and saying,
We couldn't
And-
beat y'all.
we could beat these films. And
why didn't
my
you
daughter's
enter?
script and stuff like that, because we were
Because
just doing
why?
it for fun.
See, that's not how it works.
We were doing it for fun too, but we wound up some serious winners.
Word.
I mean, yeah, it's you have more chance of winning if you're having fun.
Yeah.
But most of our films were done in 70, or mine, 72, 48, and I'm not sure what the third film was, but
Yeah, all of those were quick. So
Yeah.
you've
Right.
got. I think the other judges were aware of that, and they thought about that
they
stuff.
took into consideration
Yes.
that we wrote, directed, and acted.
Yes.
Yes,
48
it sucks
hours.
that you can't post a picture, Debbie, on a live stream. I don't know why Facebook doesn't fix that. Even afterwards, you can't post a photo on a live stream. I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's a crock.
Anyway,
So-
but Brian Handley's just joined us, so we have to shout out to him, and we appreciate him having nothing else to do right now.
Who's Brian?
Apparently, Brian Handley.
Do you know
Yes.
him?
I do know.
I love when
I'm
people
sure
we
I do.
don't know tune in. I mean, I love our normals, but
Yeah.
To
Thanks
know
for
that we're reaching
yeah.
They're
Brian.
clearly not normal if they're watching this.
because
That's
I
true.
watch Facebook Live all the time. I watch
You do?
people put their makeup on.
I know.
people
What is
open
that
up
about that?
oysters. I watch men put their makeup on. I watch
You're welcome.
girls go off on people.
Wait a
who
minute.
make-
Last week you put makeup on me.
I did.
That was Monday.
That was this week.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I am going to be a part
Oh.
of the Emerald Coast lip sync battle.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Which means
So
I'm going to
enough
need...
about us.
Yeah, enough about you guys.
We're done.
This is not history.
Y'all talk about history. I'm gonna
talking
talk about me now.
future right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to
It's
be
the
a part
teen
of...
show.
That's right.
Alright, well, I was thinking. Anyway.
Lip sync battle. What are you
So
gonna do?
with the Emerald Coast Theater Company is having
Yes.
the lip sync battle where you
Yes.
don't have to really know how to sing, but if you want to be on stage, it's a great way to do it.
Yes.
I need backup dancers.
You
So
got
I
one
say,
already.
hold on. This is what I say. I say, Pa, I'm thinking about doing Girls Just Want to Have Fun
Mm-hmm.
as my lip sync
I like that.
battle, but I don't know if I can find enough girls as my backups to be in pajamas and do like a pajama scene. And Paul's like, duh.
Hello.
Hello. You got one right here. And I was like, I don't know why I never thought of you, Paul.
Oh, it's because
For
he's a
girls
dude.
just want to have
but
fun.
he likes to cross dress.
He likes to
I don't.
identify.
He likes to dress like the
Excuse
ladies.
me.
Temporarily.
I only put on a wig and some other stuff for charity or television.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
All right.
if I mean,
We
if
trust
you
you.
say that, yeah, all right.
I mean, and if Helen were here, maybe Helen Red, maybe
She
she
can
could tell
confirm.
us. Okay.
I do not steal her bras.
You would have no business with her bras.
Anymore.
Nobody has any business with the Red's bras.
No.
Yeah, those things are built in the shipyard.
Those. If I ever saw one in person, I'd probably be depressed for a month.
Oh, wow.
We could upholster that couch
Pretty sure
with
she
a
got
couple of
mine.
them.
Yeah, she got mine.
That's why I love my woman.
Bye, Jill.
Bye,
Thank you.
Jill.
I hope your daughter has a great big mum.
When did they start letting sixth graders go to dances?
It's a homecoming
What?
game. It's a game.
Wes joined.
She
Look
said
at that.
dance.
We got to shout out
Dance.
to Wes
I have to
Herndon.
go.
Thank you.
Oh.
It says dance.
She's picking her child up at 7 p.m. How bad can it be?
I don't know, but I
My
just,
dad
you know,
said
I've got a
nothing
daughter.
good
and
happens
I'm trying to
after
think
midnight.
Right.
We got
What the
4.
hell time is it?
It's time to go.
It's way
It really is.
past our
All right, let me
bedtime.
throw this in here real quick. Researchers claim that they found the secret tomb of Saint
Olis
Nicholas,
Is that Santa
Santa?
Claus?
Santa Claus,
in the North Pole.
not in the North Pole,
Go figure.
Turkey.
Turkey?
Because the Cathedral of Saint Nicholas is actually in Turkey, and
True.
the real Saint Nick was
Yes.
That's where
Turkish.
he took care of stuff over there. So.
Is that why you got cookies?
And George Foreman, I want to see this fight.
That's how
my
you burp
God.
on camera,
That's
Paul.
how you do
Quit
it.
doing this
Yeah.
crazy little burp thing in your
I'm
throat.
trying to
That's
be
right.
polite.
Get him, Teance. Get him.
I'm trying to be
Don't
polite.
put up with that shit. Get him. All right,
Look how
so
big our faces are on this screen.
it's amazing.
That's pretty cool. Look
So
at that.
George Foreman challenged Steven Seagal
To what?
to a no holds bar fight.
Wait a minute. George Foreman, the
George
grill
Foreman,
man?
the grill guy, former heavyweight
Okay.
champion of the world,
A
guy
grill
who
fight?
fought Cassius Clay before he became Muhammad Ali.
Like a
He-
burger
he
cooking
fought him
fight?
like 3 times.
Like
Well,
a
yeah,
burger
four
cooking
times,
fight?
actually.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
a
No,
fist
no,
fight.
a fist fight, a
He won.
no holds barred fight.
What does that mean? No holds
That means
barred?
anything goes.
Not
You can kick them in the
boxing.
nuts. You can do whatever.
Can you shoot each other?
No, that
Well,
doesn't
there's
count.
holds
I don't
barred.
think death is included.
Work with us here
Well,
just
I mean,
for a
if
second.
you hit somebody just right in the head, you can death them.
But
You can pistol
that's
whip
true.
them.
You can death them.
It's
Can't
a fight,
death 'em.
okay? Work with them.
So
Go on.
I'm amazed
Wesley.
at that. No, that's
He
all I
is
got.
too old to be doing that. Somebody needs
Both
to
of them
check
are too
his,
old. Steven
You know
Seagal's
how
old
when
too.
you get hit in the head too much,
Steven
you
Seagal's
get
going a
a
little-
little off.
That,
Yeah.
You need to
Crazy.
have that part of your
I'd
thing
pay to see
checked.
that
isn't he a
fight.
deputy now?
Yeah, he was doing some
Steven.
TV show where he's a deputy out in Texas.
You know,
or
there's-
Oklahoma
Somebody
or something.
said they were the equivalent of a fat Steven Seagal the other day, and I was like, you don't even have to say fat anymore. It's just a given.
Yeah, there you go.
He's
you know-
old.
Do you
No
know
doubt.
there's a bluegrass band called the Steven Seagulls?
Seagulls.
Seagulls?
Yes, they're from
pretty
Norway or
awesome.
something
The
like that.
Seagal
They are.
Seagulls.
They do metal.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
and
do. They take
bluegrass.
covers in bluegrass. Pretty cool.
That's true.
They're
So,
almost
guys,
as good as the Cleverleys.
okay, I'll take your word for that.
You got to Google the Cleverleys.
I will. I will do that as soon as we get off the air here.
Egyptian, walk like an Egyptian.
I promise. I will look that up as soon as we get done.
So, yeah, we could probably go.
Yeah. So yeah, we keep losing viewers, so it's probably
Let's
time
do
to go.
it.
Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us.
We've been on for an hour and 4 minutes.
We've been
so
on an
we're not
hour
that
for
late.
4 minutes
We're not,
apparently.
we're not that late.
So hey guys, tune in next week as I won't be here, but we'll have a guest host.
What?
Charles
Barkley?
Barkley will
I feel
be the
like I'm not going
guest
to be
host.
here next week.
I don't know.
Nobody is.
What's the date?
We're going to take a week off.
The date is next week.
We're not going
a
to be
week,
here next
7
week.
days
We're
from now.
taking the
What is
week off. You guys weren't even that responsive this
Yeah.
It's not blaming
We're
you.
ticked.
Yeah, see how you are?
Yeah, so
Hey, maybe we could get Curtis Cosmo in to talk about the double bubble bus.
while we're gone,
Yeah, and Paul can just interrupt him all the time.
that'd be an
He should be
asshole
on
thing to
Business
do.
Network Television.
He should be. Yes, yes.
You know what? See, it's behind your head. Look.
Look, Business Network,
You see that?
Duck!
television. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Look at that.
Yep.
What's
So-
X-Wing?
X-wing is from the Star. That's a Star Wars reference.
I'm stupid. Apologize to
I
all
didn't
you.
know.
What do you call Star Warsians?
Star Wars nerds.
Star Wars nerds.
No.
Which is funny because, all right, real quick before we leave.
Real quick.
Oh,
Real
here we
quick.
go. Here
All
we
right,
go. Here we
so
go.
back when the last Star
Might
Wars
as well
movie, The
take a
Force
pillow.
Awakens, came out,
Which I fell asleep to.
Shut up,
a
Paul.
website that I own, we wrote a Star Wars article, and then Ken, Teance Honey, he wrote
38scene.
one as well. Yeah, it was 38scene.com.
Thank you.
Y'all go check it out. There's some funny stuff
We're
there.
trying to get there, and you
Ish.
didn't want to.
Well, we haven't been
Ish.
keeping it up, but
Pick a one.
yeah. But Ken wrote an article, and being the editor I am, I go in and I edit some content and I do things, and I edited it and I put Star Wars nerds in there, and Ken didn't like that. But the thing is most Star Wars nerds, they embrace the term Star Wars nerd.
True.
But Ken thought it was offensive, so we took it out because he didn't like it, and it was his
That
article.
guy. Well,
So-
you know what's funny
It's
is
not,
that
not a good story. I'm sorry.
anybody who
That's pretty
writes
good.
anything is super sensitive about what they've
That's
written.
true.
Like it is the best thing and could never be tweaked
Kind of like your
beyond.
short
Oh, well,
films.
I'm not going to call anybody out, but his first name's George. He wrote about 3 articles for us. And we'd always edit them because his articles weren't funny worth the crap. They were very serious. I mean, a lot of the articles had political undertones already, but his
Were
were
blatant.
just blatant editorials. They weren't even
And not even
political
creative.
undertones. Not even creative. So
Yeah.
we'd go in and we'd change them up to put some humor in them.
You
And
might as well
George
write
would
them
get
yourself.
butt hurt.
That's what we did. And he said, well, just don't put my name on it. I'm like, all right, well, we'll just take your
Yeah.
idea and put our name on it. So that's what we did.
Do you remember Heather? Heather
Heather,
LeVeaux?
yeah.
She had a great idea once.
Down in
once?
Louisiana where the black trees grow.
No, that wasn't the idea.
What was the idea?
The idea was, right, so I'm putting this out because nobody's ever done it before yet. And I think
Give your
we-
ideas away,
and-
Paul.
And I think we should do it, is, you know how the tourists come on the beach and, you know, there's wonderful beach and everything, and you just see them sitting there.
Nice
And
observation,
thank
John
you.
Harlow.
Thank you. And all they're doing is just looking at their phones and showing pictures of selfies of themselves and everything.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd do one where we all dress up as zombies and go on the beach, and then just sit on the beach and go,
That's pretty good.
and like zombies, because of the phone and the beach.
Was that Heather's
The
idea?
beach is right there. Yeah, sadly it was.
Okay.
What makes it sadly?
Why is that sad?
Because
You just like
Because we
use
haven't-
adverbs.
When she
because she
quit,
hasn't done it, and we haven't yet either.
and when
so
she
all of
quit,
it's
she
sad.
tried to
So you're
withdraw her
really
stuff.
hoping you can steal
Yeah,
her
you can't
idea.
copy it. Can't copyright it.
Thing is, she had
It's out there
submitted
now.
it, and based on her agreement with the organization,
Yep.
that
Yeah.
belonged to us anyway. So,
Yeah.
once she
So-
submitted it.
So why don't you say nanner nanner?
Nanner, nanner. We'll see you next week, or week after next, or
Let's
at
wave
some point
goodbye.
in the near future.
Oh. Wait.
Hey guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in, or when
That was
we'll see
hilarious.
you sometime in the near future.
Yeah, we don't know.
God bless. Stay
Love
safe.
you, me
Keep your head on the swivel.
Keep your head in the
Taxation
swivel.
theft.
Ding, ding.
Bye.
Taxation theft. Get them. Get them. Way not to have any.